like to introduce the ground early on to junior golfers. I know for myself personally, being self-taught, I bet I went the first 15 years maybe, okay, I never thought once about the ground. I mean, not once. I mean, my whole focus was somewhere up in here. And then once you start teaching, you start to go, okay, well, what does the ground do for the player? One, it provides stability. It provides this platform. You know, you need this platform to rotate and swing, and that platform is going to be positioned on the ground, right? So if you don't use the ground correctly, you really have no shot to ever become a good ball striker. It's certainly not to add speed. And those are our two goals: become a person who can make solid contact and hit your golf ball long ways, and you're going to be a massively great player, okay? So ground force, okay, ground force, you know, like pressing ground force, right? There's a number of drills we can do where we want to take and activate, you know, the ground. But I always want to be working from side to side on the ground, because, you know, if I come in and I'm just going to demonstrate this. I'm going to put my hands, I come into golf posture right here, put my hands here, right? And then when I take and rotate my rib cage into position to swing, right? What happens, okay? This side moves where it moves down, and it moves a little bit in, because this side of my body is moving down and in. This side of my body is moving up and away. Let's watch that one more time. Okay, and so now here comes the reverse, right? This one came back and up, so now it's got to press where? Down and in. This one came down and in, now it's got to press where? Up and away. So you start to get this sensation of using the ground where you're, you know, where you move into, you know, this spot on your foot, you know, moves up, moves inside to your heel, right? And then you press it down and through, okay? This side, what, come down and in, and press it up and away, right? So we want to get rid of, you know, if you just give a kid a club and they start swinging it, they're not going to feel their feet. They're not going to feel their feet, okay? So you got to take away the club, take away the weight, right? Take away the weight, right? And just start weight here, okay? Now, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take 2 quarters out, you know, and once it comes into position, I'll put 1 quarter on the inside, more on the front, and I'll put the other one over here on the inside, more on the back, and I'll say, feel those quarters, okay? Hey, step on them. Boom. So you go pressure there, pressure here, and then I'm going to say, now press off of that coin, right, and press off of this coin, okay? Boom. Okay. And so now you start to see them utilizing the hips properly, utilizing the ground properly to support this rib cage that's swinging. We're not just letting this fly all over with no support from the ground. So I'll give you some different ground force, you know, drills to do in this period, but you have to get rid of the weight first, okay? And then start working on just those sensations of understanding how to use the ground, right? How to get from here over to here, how to get from here out of the way over to here, right? And if you use the ground, that's the proper way to do it. When you start to see a junior golfer who can do what? If I see them, they can control their wrist and they can start to use the ground, exponential jump in skill sets. Okay, huge, boom. But if I can't see them use their wrist and they can't leverage the ground, they're gonna struggle. Yeah, that's just the dynamics of the golf swing. So you gotta learn to use the ground. It is your best friend, okay, when you start off learning to play golf. I'll see you in the next video.